from you. Tell me if you can see me and hear me, and how it looks and sounds. How about that? We're doing this. Are we there? Do we have people here? I need a pick. Ramada's here. Timmy's here. What's up, Timmy? Love Timmy. Love little tomato. Little tomato. All right, you know what happened? I had a nice little bloop going before this, and then I accidentally erased it. So now I've got nothing in here. So I'm gonna do some stuff and put it in blooper, and then we can do the thing where you tell me what to do and whatnot. So I know you can't see my other pedals and whatever, but hey, don't worry about it. Hello, Kevin Glancy. I will always make another loop. Yep, that is correct, Timothy. I'll try to do exactly what I did. Tim, you got a fan in chat? That's awesome. Hello, Noah. Adam, what's up? Oh yeah, we got 2 Timothys in here. I forgot about that. Never forget about Timothy Buss. The legend. The one and only Tommy Lombardi is here. Tommy Lombardi. What a good name. Hey, I'm Tommy Lombardi. It's pretty cool. Oh, Narcissist. What's up? I didn't know that. I should have known that, maybe. I'm just building a thing. Don't worry about it yet. Don't worry. Don't even worry. What should I do? I don't know. That's pretty cool, huh? I don't use EBOs. I don't like the way they sound. Frankly. Omnisphere. No, I don't do the bow thing either. My friend Steven does that, and he's really good at it, but I don't know. I'm good. I don't want to put rosin on my guitar and stuff, you know? My levels here feel a little strange. Blooper feels loud compared to my dry signal. Oh. This music is making you want to clean your room. That's cool. So I'm going down an octave reverse. And then I'm going to apply these effects to it. Ready? Hold this button down. Now it blinks. Now we're going to apply these effects to the loop. Yeah, I think I've had the El Capistan on the board forever. Do you have a pedal board video and how to patch properly? No, I don't. So once this loop goes around... Alright, so that did it. So... so now those effects are applied and we can do other stuff. See, this is what I wanted to have ready before I started the stream, but... Dorian, doing a video about plugging in pedals? I mean, that's not really what I want to spend my time doing, honestly. I've been doing a lot of gear stuff on Patreon, because I like having performance art stuff publicly available on YouTube, and then all the gear stuff is on my Patreon. That's kind of how it's going to be going forward. Now that's a place where I would be happy to consider video requests. Alright, so we have this loop now. I'm gonna bring up the volume. Okay, so oh yeah, I just built that. And if you noticed while I was doing that, I did keep triggering. I could have just kept recording and stacking on top of each other and not pressing this button again. But because of the whole layers thing, I wanted to get all those layers distinct. So we have the first layer right there, like that. And then we have a second layer that's like this. I think I was just stacking at that point. And then it's the chords underneath it, kind of. Noah, this pedal is out on the 17th, I believe. So pretty soon. You can pre-order it now. So that's second layer, or third. And then this is the fourth one where I have that kind of melody stuff on top of it. Yeah, it's not technically out yet. It's kind of weird. Very strange. It's the only people who have them are the Kickstarter people. I bet they'll hit the 17th, Adam. And then the last layer on here is the one with the effects applied. So isn't that cool? It is a good pedal. So who's got an idea? One thing I want to do today, and I'm happy to go over anything that we discussed last week, that's fine. Last week we did not really mess with sampler mode, which, Nicholas, you just said that. So we can mess with sampler mode. If we do that, it's going to erase this loop I have, which is fine. But some people were interested. Maybe this would be a good opportunity. I'll go back to the clean loop. Turn it down a bit. I feel like it'd be cool to... Someone on the subreddit asked to hear the stability knob. So that's this knob in the middle. This is the one that gives it... it gives it a warble, it gives it a little noise, and it gives it some high-end roll-off, I believe. So I'll show you the range of it. Paul, yes, the Blooper does store loops. You can do that right here. You can save, not only can you save your loops, but you can save the whole layer stack. So all the different layers and stuff, it'll save all of it, which is terrific. It's a great knob. Very good knob. Anyway, I'm going back to this clean loop. We're demonstrating stability. So this is no stability. Or actually, it's full stability if you really want to think about it that way. Let's go halfway. So you can hear that warble for sure. I'm going to try something in the chat real quick. I'm going to see if Nightbot's going in here. Oh, there's Nightbot. Hell yeah, it works. So you can use the exclamation point comment command and it'll do one of my comments, the same ones that are in my Discord server. Anyway, Adam says, so can you only save 2 loops similarly to how you can only save 2 onboard presets? No, you can save. Does it say in the manual how many you can save? You can. It's definitely more than 2. It's kind of an interesting process of. Do we want to save this? Narcissist, no. Only the Nightbot commands from Discord are available here. Oh, and we were going on stability. Let's go up to here. So it'll get very pitchy there. Oh, so 16. Yeah, I'm looking in the manual. See what it says. Layers knob? Listen to that warble. That's crazy. I don't know. I don't want to be just reading the manual here. Whatever. But yeah, 16. 2 people said 16 saved loops, which is sounds about right. We are doing blooper today, Caleb. Blooper today. So let's go full. Wow. So original loop, totally destroyed loop. So that's kind of the range of the stability knob. Okay. What do we want to do? Someone tell me something they want to hear off this bad boy. I wanna do something you guys want to do. It's office hours. You're supposed to come here. You tell me what you want. You tell me what you need. Tell me what you want. I can create the rainbow. Yeah, we'll definitely do sample mode. Oh, rainbow machine sound. Oh, we could do that easy. Tommy Lombardi says, I would like to know how you can build up a song using the layers. Can you, Tommy, can you be a little more specific? Because, I mean, even the word a song might mean different things to different people. I should do a drum machine at some point. That would be really fun. What would be even more fun, ooh, maybe next time I could try to set this up, is we could do a drum machine or something and then have it tempo synced to Blooper so that we could do some interesting synced ramping stuff. That's a very good idea. I'm not able to do that right now, but we should do that for sure. I just recorded that tiny little blip there for a second. Do it again. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. When it comes back around. Yeah, different instruments would be awesome, for sure. That's fun. Okay, so let's do the rainbow machine sound. Let's do that. We don't need this dumb loop. Tommy said, yes, I was thinking of using the layers for different parts of a track and recall them through a modulation pedal. So Tommy, are you familiar with what you need to do? And maybe we could do this after the next thing. Are you familiar with how, because the way the layers knob works generally is this is the final product here to the right, and this is the original starting point, right? So you can't pull out any layer by itself, right? You can only go through the stack. You can remove stuff off the top of the stack, basically. But there is a way to record into bloopers such that you have unique layers in here. So I can show that too if you want. So yes, we can do that if you want, Tommy. I'm thinking it might not be what you're wanting. Yes. So okay, Tommy, I'll show you that in a little bit. Let's do the delay thing, the rainbow machine sound, because we can nail a rainbow machine sound with this. Shut this stupid crap off. All right. So we're gonna turn blooper into delay. How do we do that? Well, we roll this repeats knob back for one. We do that, and then we basically just hit record for whatever the tempo of the delay is going to be. So we're going to make it a long delay. 1, 2, sure, like that. So now this is a delay now. Do I have a pick? Does it matter? Got one. So now it's a delay. So it's doing a slight, so you can see this blues, I have the filter modifier on. Very, 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 very slightly. If I turn it down, it's going to filter more of the highs out each time. So that's cool. And I am in additive mode, which means as it's recording, because it's recording constantly now, it is printing the effects over and over and over and over and over every time the loop goes around. So this is how we're going to do rainbow machine sound. So I'm going to turn off this modifier here. Boop. So now that's not there. So now we just have a straight delay. I'm going to turn this reverb off. Get a clean signal. So that's a delay. That's a regular ass delay right there. We have 2 pitch modifiers. So if we're gonna be, hey, Brady's here, old blood. It's visitor day. We're talking about another pedal, but old blood has a pedal out today called Visitor, and it rules. So yeah, what was I saying? Shit. No, so we're doing a delay. If we're gonna do a rainbow machine thing, we're talking about pitch stuff, right? So we got 2 ways to do pitch. We got modifier 1 over here, which is unquantized pitch, and then we've got modifier 4, which is quantized pitch. So let's show you what 4 would sound like. So I believe this is set right here to be a reverse octave down. So every repeat is going to be reversed and an octave down from the repeat before it. Oh, it's going down by fifths. That's a fifth. So you hear what's happening there? Every repeat is going down. So that's the additive effect. If I turn additive off and go to normal, you're just gonna hear an octave down, 1 octave down in the repeats. Right, so it's not going to keep cascading down. So that's the additive versus normal thing. So to do rainbow machine stuff, we probably don't want this quantized pitch thing. So we can do like shimmer stuff with octave up, right? Like this. It is reversing it. Jeffrey, it is reversing it. So if I go to additive now, it's going to cascade octaves up. So, that's one of those things. Anyway, turn that modifier off. Like I said, modifier 1 is a unquantized pitch shift. So this is going to be up 2 octaves. So it's gonna sound similar, or is that 1 octave? 1, I don't know, whatever. So that's gonna sound similar, but you can hear we have full range, non-quantized. So this is how we're gonna get Rainbow Machine sounds. Ready? So we're stepping by. Hey, Chris Shaw just subscribed. Thanks. So it depends on where this knob is at, how it's gonna sound. Like, let's see if we can find just a bit higher than an octave or something. Oh my gosh. Oh. What's up, Miguel? I should just play 1 note, huh? So you can hear the cascading pitch effect. And if we had a shorter delay time, it would be cooler. Let's redo that. So I'm gonna press both of these to clear this. Okay, so they cleared the loop. Now I'm gonna tap in a faster tempo. Let's go 1, 2. Okay. Let's do that. So that's still going up in pitch, but if we bring this knob down, it's gonna eventually start going low. Brumata, that's exactly correct. So, and actually what's fun is that, and maybe I could show this too, is because it's applying the effect every time, so it's reversing it, and then it's reversing it again, which will make it forward, and then it's reversing it again. So it'll go back and forth between reverse and forward. And maybe after this we could try a setting that'll be a long delay, so you'll hear like reverse, and then forward, and then reverse again. That would be kind of cool. I've never done that. Anyway. Let's make it go down. Okay, so that's totally a Rainbow Machine thing. Now let's put some stability on it too. Make it a little chorusy. And then we can turn the repeats up if you want more of it. Pretty cool. And then you still have another modifier. Like we could do filtering if we want. We could have it get slightly darker every time. Let's turn that on. So modifier 6 is the filter, and when we're on this side of the knob where I'm at, it is a low pass filter. So let's see. So you can hear it getting filtered as it goes down. And of course we can bring this knob down more and it'll fall very quickly. This is gonna go low really fast. So I mean this is weird because it's not quantized, right? That's how the Rainbow Machine is though. So pretty out there, but still cool regardless. And then what's number 5? 5 is the is that the scrambler modifier? So it's gonna scramble up the repeats as well as octave them down and make them warbly. Yeah, Brumata, do you want to hear Scrambler? We could show Scrambler. So you can hear it just kind of falling apart. Wow, that's really cool actually. I like that a lot. Okay. So anyway, that's how you can be like Rainbow Machine. Let's do an even faster time. So I'm gonna clear this. I want to make it go really fast. Like that. All right, now let's try to go up a bit. I'll turn this modifier off. Whoa. Oh, wow. Yeah, this pedal as a delay is no joke. Like I know it's a looper, it's a bottomless looper, but like Yeah, Scrambler. Oh, Brumata. Yeah, Scrambler works. Let me look at the. I believe I know, but let me look at the thing. Scrambler rearranges your loop, turning it into a pattern. Going counterclockwise will be random, while going clockwise will create a repeating sequence. Lower levels will produce the occasional jump, while higher levels will chop everything up. So, what that means is, since I am here, it's not going to do anything. Noon, the Scrambler is not going to do anything. As I go this way, it's going to start scrambling it in a random fashion. And then as I keep going, it's going to do more and more and more and more until that's like full scramble. And then this way, it's doing the same thing except it's a pattern. So it'll be repeated. You'll hear it. Yeah, who did put the acid in your soda, Timothy? This is what it sounds like. Anyway. Yeah, so what were we going to do? What was another thing we were going to do? I should like write this stuff down. Oh, we were going to do the reverse thing. Let's see if we can get a long delay loop going and have it constantly switch back and forth between reverse and forward. That would be kind of cool. Let's try that. Okay, so I'm clearing this. Let's do a long, so I'm going to tap in a very long tempo. So 1, 2. Okay, I just want to make it long enough so we can hear it being reversed and whatnot. So I'm going to turn repeats. Let's make it about noon. And then for this, we're going to need the quantize modifier, quantize pitch. So we're going to have it be reversed, but at the same octave that we're at. So I think that might be around here. Let's see. Yep. So you can hear that random scramble happening. Okay, so if I play like a melody or something more distinct, we should hear it do that. Let's see. Oh wait, I'm in Scrambler. I'm an idiot. All right, so I'm still in Scrambler mode, which is 5. I'm meant to be in quantized octave, which is 4. Okay. So now it's gonna do what we thought, if it's set right. Yep. So the first repeat is reversed, but then after that it goes back and forth. That's pretty cool. I wonder what this would sound like with something a little more like pad-like into it. Let's try this. It's gonna be less. It's not really gonna sound like much because it's all soupy. That's pretty cool. I'm trying to see if you could just get it to do one chord forward and reverse. That's actually kind of a cool trick. So you could basically... So I have repeats all the way up. Let me turn them down. You could basically set up a thing where you have one chord or note and it's just constantly sweeping up to it and then back. Does that make sense? So I'm going to turn the repeats all the way up and see if we can get this. Yeah, so it's playing it forward and then backwards. And it's going to get less stable over time too, because we're in additive mode. The stability's up. Oh yeah, did someone... Oh yeah, Kun Chang, that's the Dark Star. Matthew is correct. Why is the loop cutted? Oh, why is there a gap there, maybe? I mean, because I didn't play as much. If I kind of let the chord sit, it'll probably feel better. Like that. It just depends on kind of how you play it, you know? Let's take the stability out. Here, get out of here. Go away. Go away, loop. All right. Here, try it again. Actually, let's turn some octaves on. That's pretty cool. I'm kind of curious why it's fading away. It shouldn't be fading away right now. Unless there's maybe something going on like... Oh, the layers knob maybe isn't up? Does that affect it? Because I feel like this setting shouldn't fade. Caleb, I'm using the Pog 2 for octaves. Whoa. That's interesting. Feels like something weird is going on. Whoa. I don't know what's happening exactly. Silly. Something weird is happening. I'm gonna clear this. Clear it. Oh, someone had another idea. Maybe we could try something else. Eric says, how about a super fast tap tempo and quantized octave down? Would that make an octave sound? Eric, yes. So that would... Ooh, and we could try a full wet. So let's do a super fast tap. This is pretty fast. And then Eric said quantized octave down. So that would be... So we're still on 4. We would want to be over here because this is the non-reverse side. And we're in additive mode. So, Eric, depending on how you want this to sound, like I kind of mentioned before, in additive mode, we're going to step down an octave every time as it's recording. In normal mode, it'll just be an octave down. Let's see if that's an octave down. It might be a 5th down. Let's see. No, that's right. See, the thing is you're still going to get the repeats. I guess we could just do 1 repeat. So it's going to be chopped up. Let me get my clean signal out of here. Do it here. So there, you hear the... I mean, and you can see the blink here that on this red right at the bottom. That's the tempo, basically. So you can hear it. It's not going to be smooth like a regular octaver or whatever. But, I mean, that works decently. I've never done that. And then if we go to additive mode, it's gonna... I don't know exactly what this is gonna sound like. Oh, interesting. Why is it not... Oh, it's because there's only 1 repeat. If we gave it more repeats, each one would be an octave down. That's why. Let's see what this sounds like. Or maybe not. Well, oh, it's just happening very quickly. I don't know if you can hear that. Let's turn the repeats all the way up. Interesting. That it's not staying. There must be something to do with this fast of a tapped in time. Bring my clean back in. Interesting. I wonder why that is. Because if we have a longer time, let me clear this and just make a longer loop. 1, 2, like that. Let's see what this sounds like. So that's doing it. You can hear that. Turn on some. Yeah, so each repeat you can hear it go an octave down. Interesting. Yeah. So it must just be cascading very quickly in that other case. So, bye, Timmy. Bye, Timmy. Okay, what do we want to do now? There was another. Let's just go into sampler mode. I don't want to miss sampler mode. It's already 2:06. So we've done some delay stuff. We did some delay stuff last week too. All right, we're going into sampler mode. Boom, like that. So here's the difference in sampler mode. In the other modes, the record and whatever buttons work the way you would think. In sampler mode, left button is record, obviously. Right button is a trigger and retrigger. So there's no overdubbing in sampler mode. It's just the one take. So if you hit record, here's what it says. Recording works differently in sampler mode. There is no overdubbing. Each time you tap the left foot switch, your old loop will immediately be cleared and a new one will be recorded. So that's actually kind of similar to how mood works when it's looping. And then if you hold this left button, this is pretty cool. You will do a momentary record. So it will only be recording as long as you're holding down, which is fun. You can do a lot of cool stuff with that. And then holding the right button here will allow you to deactivate looping in sampler mode, allowing you to perform a one-shot trigger of your sample. The right LED will turn green to let you know this is active. All right, how do we want to test this? And Kevin says, I have a feeling there's a limit on what frequencies can be output by the pedal, and you're just hitting that limit. Yeah, because it's immediately hitting like sub octaves. So yeah, either it's no longer audible, or there's some code that's like, yeah, this is too low. We're cutting this. So that makes sense. Okay, let's explore sampler mode. So we'll just do some straight up stuff. I got some overdrive with the small sound, big sound mini here. And again, I'm going direct with this cab Zeus. So just so you know. So I'm going to hit sampler mode, turn the modifier off, layers repeats up. All right, let's just mess around. Play a minus the bear riff. I wish I knew a minus the bear riff. Oh, I already hate that. Yikes. So there's a little gap there, but because I'm not using my foot. But so if I hit record now, that's gonna, like, I can't dub. What key did I? So if I hit record. Yep, so there's no overdubbing. And then what does this right one do? Trigger. Okay. Yeah, so there's nothing at the beginning of my loop, so when I re-trigger it, there's no sound. Let's do something like this real quick. Just recording that. Oh, this will be cool too. So I'll show off momentary record. I'll delete that. Let me get a pad just in here. Let's do freaking octaves. Who cares? Who cares? Let's put this in. I'm gonna freeze it in the dark star like that. Let's put some reverb on. Actually no. So I'm gonna momentary record. So I am going to hold my thumb down and just record for a split second. Let me turn the dark star off. So we got that, and I was just holding down, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna clear it, bring the dark star back. Ooh, I've got an idea. This will illustrate it better even. Let me get a different pad in here using the pitch mode on the dark star. Actually, so we'll do no pitch shifting on the dark star. We'll get a chord in there. Why is that so quiet? Why is it so quiet? Oh, I know why. There we go. Okay, so that's that. So I'm gonna momentary record, hold down, stop. Now I got that. Then I'm gonna momentary record again. Now that's in there. So that's cool. All right, now let's do the activate. So if I hold this right button, so now we're in what is the mode right now? Perform a one-shot trigger of your sample. The right LED will turn green to let you know this is active. Holding the right foot switch will allow you to deactivate looping in sampler mode, allowing you to perform a one-shot trigger of your sample. So, wait. Oh, I just messed it up. I see. Okay. Here, bring the pad back. Okay, so it's in blooper now. Oh, but it just does a one shot. I'm learning too right here. All right, let's delete that. Record. Oh, I'm doing the wrong button, right? Sorry, I'm learning here too, folks. Are we still you guys still got people in the chat? I don't see any comments coming in. Momentary record. All right. So now we got that. Now if I hit this. Oh, that's cool. So now when I press this right button, it just plays it once. So this is where you freaking do minus the bear. What's up, Gummy Papa? I'm your favorite ambient streamer. Hell yeah. Nice calm boys in here. Nice calm boys and girls. Theys and thems. Everyone can be nice and calm. Oh, now we can. Let's freaking jam with this. Ooh. What if we did, all right, now I'm messing around. Now I'm fucking around. Get this pad back, do a tiny sample of it. Tiny sample. So now I'm gonna mess with the quantized pitch. And actually, listen, here's what we're gonna do. We haven't even touched these bad boys yet back here. I'm gonna ramp this mod B. We're gonna ramp it. We're going to ramp it in a random fashion. We're going to bounce. We're going to bounce. We're going to go random. And the sweep is on rise. So that's perfect. We're going to go here. So now we should be sweeping the full range of that mod knob. So every time I sample this, it's going to be at a different pitch. Right? Why is it not doing it? Oh, because I don't have the modifier on. Derp. There it is. See? Now it's on. The blue light there. It's ramping it very quickly. Let me make it go slower. So it should change eventually. Oh, it's going too slow now. Here. Oh, cool. Look, I don't have to do anything except press this one button. Come on, go faster. Go faster. That's so fast that it's changing. Oh, I just went out of that mode. So if I held it down for too long, I'm gonna hold it down again. So now I'm in that one-shot mode again. Oh, that's sick. Hell, let's put some reverb on it. You don't have to do anything, you just press the button. Boom. See the song I made, everyone? Isn't it good? God, that's fun. I really like this. I want to explore this a little bit. So I'm going to make it go as fast as it possibly can with the ramping. So I'm going to hit it once and see how many octaves it goes through, or pitches. Battles button, hell yeah. When you master the blooper, you automatically receive an engineering degree. That's correct. Joel Cordy will send you a honorary degree. So now I want to do this. Instead of ramping mod B, I want to ramp mod A, the unquantized pitch. So I'm going to not do B. Let's do A. We're going to leave it on random bounce. So it's bouncing, meaning the LFO. I'm sorry, you can't see that. It's too close to the dang camera. Anyway, I got bouncing on. I got random on. So it's going to continue to sweep. That's what bounce means. Random means it's going to jump to random spots throughout the sweep. And the sweep thing is set to rise. We got rise or fall. So it'll rise from the position that's on the mod A knob. So if we put it all the way down, it's going to do the full sweep of the pitch. So let's see what that sounds like. Yep. Let's do it a slower one. Okay, so now it's just playing back repeatedly at different random pitches. That's cool. Now here's Now if I wanted to do something a little less weird with that. I'm gonna turn off this modifier. I'm gonna go back to ramping mod B, the quantized one. Because I think we might be able to do something cool with this. Let's see. Alright, we're back to ramping mod B. Sorry I burped into the mic a little bit. That's not a good streamer move, huh? It's like streamer rules 101, don't burp or eat. But hey, whatever. Okay, so we got both modifiers off. I'm going to re-record something. How should we do it? I'm going to use the arpeggiator on the Enzo and do something cool. Let's just get a quick... We just want a simple chord. Nope, no coffee burps. So that's what Enzo is doing. I'm gonna record that. I'm gonna get out of this one-shot mode. That's going for so long. Jeez. Matt, I don't know if I'll be degenting today. I don't know. I mean, I'd love to, but... Okay, so I'm gonna hit record. And then I'm gonna hit chord. Okay, so we've just got that. Now, if I turn on this modifier down here, we're going to be randomly jumping between different quantized pitches, so it's gonna do stuff in fifths. Let's see what this sounds like. Could sound cool. Whoa. This is just... Blooper's just doing whatever it wants right now. The nice thing about doing it this way is that you know... Because I just played... Oh my gosh. Stop. Just... Stop it. Stop. Just play it once. It's a long loop, that's why. You're at work now trying to, someone describe what I'm not hearing. You're hearing, Julian, you're hearing freaking birds, I guess. I don't know. What was I gonna do? Oh, so we can now trigger this. So it'll just play it once. Oh yeah, he didn't hear that, huh? That's... Aliens killing you softly. Yeah, that's a nice way to put it. What else could we do to this? We could apply... I mean, we could set the... Ooh, this might be sick. I'm going to set the unquantized pitch modifier to be on, but I'm not going to ramp it. So it's just going to bring everything down a lot at some random value. So let's see what this sounds like. Whoa. That's wild. So now I'm ramping faster on that mod knob. And of course, we could ramp. Oh my gosh. It's so loud. We could ramp both of them at the same time. This is just going to destroy it. So we're rising here too. So I'm going to have it only go from there on the mod A. So a mod A is ramping from here up. So it's only going to be forward because the other side is reverse. But mod B is ramping the full range. So let's see what that sounds like. Yeah, it's just about what I expected. That's sick. Going back to the mode where it just plays back. Turn the stability up. Let's make it ramp slower. So it'll stay at one pitch. Yeah, and Pizza Boy, you can sync all this stuff too. Like you can actually sync the LFOs even. So theoretically, if you put a beat under this, you could make all the switches happen in time. Which next week with this, maybe we could do something like that. Get some time. I think that should be what we do next week. Mess with some sync stuff. I'm not that great at it, but... Oh, it's like super low. Whoa. I could hear it in my headphones. There was like this low rumble. Isn't that a good idea, Jared? Ooh, this is creepy. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna turn off ramping on mod A. I'm gonna put on a stereo delay after this. I wonder what, could I play over this? Would that even work? What key did I do this in? Is it E? Anton, the plan is to do these every week now, yes. This is only the second one, so. What key did I do? It's hard to tell. I was gonna see if I could play over it, but let's turn this modifier off. Oh. Well, that's part of the problem. I still had mod A on, I just wasn't ramping it. Oh, I'm in D. Alright, let's see if a D chord progression works with this on. Oh, yeah, it works. That's really cool. That's pretty sick. What's up, Mark? Ruben, I love you. Hi, buddy. That's really cool. I'm just getting lost in it a little bit. Where we were going with this, we just had an idea, and then we had another idea, and then we had another idea, and then this is where we went with it, and it sounds awesome. So that's the cool thing about Blooper is you can. I've never used a looper where you can experiment more, where you can do some insanely destructive stuff and then undo it if you want. Like I've never used undo functions on loopers before, but the fact that it's all in this like layers knob right here, I mean, this is more applies to non-sampler mode because you're stacking stuff, but I mean, you can just go wild with those modifiers, and if it sounds like shit, then you're like, oh. And you just go, but you roll the knob back a tiny bit, and then you're good. And you try something else. It's cool. Nightbot did just give you a link in there to pre-order the Blooper, which, hey, do that. It's coming out the 17th, so less than 2 weeks, right? running my chain, do this sick like whale sound stuff. So yeah, you could just plug a Spectre with Maris Hedra and stuff. It's awesome. You could do crazy stuff like that. Okay. Oh, I have this turned down. This is still going over here. I just think this is really cool. Yeah, Brian, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I just really like what's happening here. Now it's just bouncing all over the place. Anyway, all right, who's got some ideas? Oh, is the person, was it Tommy? Tommy, were you the one who wanted to see about doing the layers thing? All right, I'm getting out of here. Oh! Look at that. I didn't know you could do that. I just popped back into additive mode from sampler mode. And I thought it would erase the loop, but it didn't. So now I can work on this loop in the normal way. I didn't know you could do that. Let's go back to sampler mode. Oh, cool. So you can go back and forth between the modes. That's great. I'm gonna turn this modifier off. Now all it is this loop is an octave down, or like more than an octave down, some random amount. That sounds awesome though. Should we just sit and listen to this for a second? Yeah, Mark, still MIDI-less. Still MIDI-less. I like it this way. But I am, Mark, my idea, I said this last week, my idea, I think the way I would like to have MIDI incorporated into this is I would like to have my iPad hooked up with whatever MIDI thing you need to hook an iPad up to MIDI. And I just want LFOs and maybe a couple random buttons to do a couple things, but I want a screen that I have the ability to turn on LFOs for like any of my Chase Bliss pedals and maybe even Enzo or something if Enzo's still on my board. Basically so that I can have the functionality of using the dip switches without having to reach back and actually use them, you know? So basically my rig would be this pedal board plus an iPad. And then you just plug the iPad in and open up the LFO app or whatever, and then you just start throwing LFOs. Ooh, Bluetooth MIDI in the pedals, so I don't need a cable with my iPad. That would be sick. That's what the Eventide, the H9, right? Doesn't the H9 do that? It's pretty cool. You can like beam stuff over Bluetooth presets and whatnot. This is a really nice loop. You guys hear this? I could just sit and listen to this for a little bit. Okay. All right, we're going to do the layers trick now. You can use a controller to trigger each layer on command. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, this loop is awesome. So I'm just doing... The only modifier on is the unquantized pitch. This is a normal loop. It's just really low. Okay, we're gonna do the layers trick. So if we are, now this, I don't know, the way I do this trick, I'm just trying to get this. We don't want any bouncing. No bouncing right now. See, this is what I don't want to have to do when I turn on the LFOs. All right. So we've got 8 possible, so on the layers knob, the undo stuff, you have 8 layers of undo. Once you recorded the 8th layer, it just stacks on top of the 8th layer. So you'll have 8 layers that will take up this knob in 8 different quadrants if you have them. So maybe in the rest of this time here, I got to leave very soon. In like less than 30 minutes. So let's do this. Noah says, have you ever tried using MIDI to trigger some sort of light show or video? Yeah, I do that in all my house shows. I have Ableton talk to my video software, and it does stuff based on the volume of different tracks in my Ableton session, which is awesome. And previously I've had shows where if I'm playing a keyboard, it'll light up spots on the projector based on what keys I play. So yeah, that stuff's awesome. Okay, so the layers trick. So what we're gonna do is, previously, all the layers in Blooper are stacked on top of each other, right? Every layer includes the original layer. But imagine how cool it would be to have completely different layers in each of those, right? So let's go about doing that. I'm gonna turn the stability off, no modifiers, no nothing. I'm gonna do it with just some pads from the Dark Star, because that will be easiest to do. Okay. So Dark Star is on. It's just going to sound like this. And I think what I'm just going to do to illustrate it is just play different chords, and we'll record them. So let me make sure I remember how to do it. That has a very long tail on that pad. Okay. So I'm going to hit record. And then, okay, here's a thing to know too. I know I said I wasn't going to do this again. I know you can't read it. Right there it says play/dub. It's this third one on the right side. I have that on. So what that means is when I finish recording a loop, it's going to immediately start dubbing instead of just playing back. So if that wasn't on, I would hit record, and then I would hit record again like that, and it would turn green. But for me, it turns red because it's still recording. It's just dubbing now. That's how I like it. So I'm going to record this. Erase that. I'm going to record a chord. So we've been in the key of D. Let's do a D chord. And I'm just going to do a hard cut, if that makes sense. So just that much of the chord, okay? Now it's dubbing, which is what we want. So, okay, the pedal is dubbing. We have one. We don't even have a layer yet. Is that true? Okay, so we're gonna solidify this first layer by pressing this button. So it's no longer dubbing. We have the loop in there. And now what I'm gonna do is turn this repeats knob all the way down and hit record again. This loop is going to go away. It's going to stop because repeats was down. It's still recording. It's still the same length of time. I just now have to play a different chord. So I'm going to play a different chord like this. Oh, I got to turn repeats back up. That's part of it too. Turn repeats back up. Now I'm playing this. Okay, so now that's stuck in there. Hit that again. So that's layer 2 now. So let's go through the layers. So everything above noon is this chord. Everything below noon is this other chord. Okay? So let's go back to this layer. I'm going to turn the repeats down. I'm going to hit record again. That is going to go away. But it's still recording. Okay, now that it's gone, turn repeats back up. play a new chord. Till it gets stuck in there. Now I'm going to stop dubbing. Now that's our third layer. So now I'm going to turn repeats down again. Hit record again. That's going to go away. We're doing the same thing over again. Okay, now I'm going to play this. I'm actually going to stack an octave of this chord on it. Just for fun. Why not? Okay. So now this... Oh, I forgot to bring the repeats back up. Gotta redub it. So it was not... Every time it went around, it was erasing what I played. This is my favorite guitar, Mazel Tov. This is my parts caster. Okay, so that is now is it our fourth layer? So I'm gonna hit record. So now the top layer is this chord. Then we got that chord, and I'm just rolling the layers knob back. Brian, that's from Streamlabs. Streamlabs is great. So we've got those 4 layers. Do we want a fifth? Let's do a fifth one. Why not? Turn repeats down. Do one of these chords. Okay, let that fade away. Now we're going to play this chord. See ya, Jeffrey. I'll do an octave of this too. Oh, repeats got to go up. I keep forgetting. See ya, Eric. Or maybe Eric's saying bye to Jeffrey. Whatever. Okay, so there's that one. So we got 5 layers. That's probably enough, huh? So we got this, that. Yep. Actually, let's record one more layer and have it just be the root again. So there's 2 root chords in there. We'll play a different kind of version of it. So let's hit record one more time. I return the repeats all the way down. This will be the last one. And then we turn repeats all the way back up. Kind of a lower frequency one. I'm getting the low A in that D chord. Okay. So now we have 6 layers. Is there another way to go through the layers other than using the layers knob? You can undo right here, but what that'll do is actually remove the top layer. You might be able to do something with an expression pedal controlling the layers knob if you want to do that. You know? But what I'm going to do here now, so we've got the loops in there. Let's randomly ramp through them. Oh, what did I just do? What the heck? Whoa, what's doing that? I must be turning a modifier on. Okay, I am doing, what are we ramping? Layers. We're ramping the layers knob. And we are going to rise. There it goes, it's already doing it. So now it's just a song. Yeah, I use the mood a lot. So, and then with the ramp knob, we can make it ramp faster. And I'll turn off this delay and reverb. And we're not even using any modifiers or stability yet. So we could do insane freaking some of this shit. We can still pitch it. Like that. To use the dropper modifier to make it sound all droppy, and then stability, make it all tapey. So this is functioning like on its own right now. It's choosing which layer to do randomly, jumping to it. Pretty cool, huh? That's pretty sick. I mean, I keep wanting to just sit here with some of these sounds, you know? Here I have... Do you guys want to see my full pedal board at the end here? Since people are asking. Here, I'll just pull the camera up here. This might be a little weird. Whoosh. Whoa, whoa. Oh, the glare is not good right now, but... That's the whole board. So the glare is terrible. Wow. That's very bad. But anyway, the chain is Keeley compressor, POG 2, Enzo, Somersault, Dark Star, Mini, T120, Capistan, then Signal Blender, which has Blooper in Loop A, and then Mood and Gen Loss in Loop B. And then Signal Blender goes to Evil Filter, which goes to Echo Park, which goes to the Immerse reverb. So. Hey Dan, what's up, man? Dan, you've been doing a lot of cool stuff with Blooper too. Dan's part of the Blooper subreddit, which you guys should join. reddit.com/r/blooper. See you, Adam. We're going low now. Since we're starting to chill out. I don't think I'm gonna play anymore. I'm just gonna hang. I gotta leave in a few minutes. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the other cool thing about the Blooper subreddit is I'm like the official like moderator of it, and what I've been doing is if people have sound clips they want to hear, I'll do it. I've already posted a couple. Some people are like, hey, what does it sound like to do Blooper as a delay with this on and this on? I'll say, well, here. Sounds like this. And then I made a video for them. Been doing that over there, so we could do that if you want. Can you talk briefly about running Blooper and Mood in parallel? Yes, I can. So the trade-off, the main trade-off, the con of running them in parallel is that Mood and Blooper there's no way for them to hear each other, right? So there's these two parallel loops coming out of Signal Blender. These are in separate ones, so they can never interact, which that may be what you want, that may not be what you want, I don't know. But the benefit it gives me, that if I'm doing some sort of performance or whatever, and I want to capture a sound in Mood or Blooper, I can start with either one of them. Like I can start with a pad in Mood or something and then record a separate Blooper thing on top of it, or vice versa. So I'm no longer dependent on just the linear chain of pedals, because if I was dependent on the linear chain of pedals, you basically have to start from your last looper and work forward. Does that make sense? Because otherwise you're gonna record loops that have loops in them already. Does that make sense? I'm trying to give Mood and Blooper the ability to act independently on my pedal board. So, and then I've got the evil filter afterwards, so it's like everything is summed back together at this point. Subi says, is it difficult to keep things under control when they are linear? It's not. I mean, you just have to know the situation, right? This just gives me more opportunities to do things with my board. I can do things in different orders. So the way I have it set up is, so El Capistan's before Signal Blender, right? So it's coming into this clean channel here. So if I've got a loop going in Capistan, a loop going in Blooper, and a loop going in Mood, those are all independent on these 3 knobs. Joel, we're almost done. Yeah, everyone should get a Signal Blender. So if I have 3 loops going, I got separate mix control of those just right here. So, Joel, the stream has been great. We went through sampler mode a lot. We did some more delay things. We showed a delay setting that will basically just play the repeats will play it forward, alternate between forward and reverse. It's pretty cool. We did a bunch of crazy random pitch stuff with sampler mode. It was awesome. So yeah. Does anyone else have any questions? I'm getting ready to hop off here. But also, Joel, I didn't know that you can switch between additive and sampler mode without losing the loop. I don't know why I thought you would lose the loop moving over, but you don't. I haven't messed with the auto bit yet. I've got it sitting right here, literally. Got it right here. But I have not even touched it yet. I mean, I've touched it. I'm touching it right now. I haven't played it. Joel with the $10. Is it going to pop up on the screen? It should. Is it going to... I put my alerts on. Joel with $10. Joel, you are just a king among men. Joel made this pedal, and then there it is. Chase Bliss Audio donated $10 through Super Chat. Thank you so much. It is weekly, folks. We are doing this weekly. Joel, do you know what's happening now? We're ramping through layers. Different chords. Pretty cool. When using the Blooper and Mood parallel to each other, is there anything in particular you would rather do on one? Rather than the other? I mean, they function so different. I mean, Mood can do that audio stretching thing, like stretch the audio without pitching it, so that's really interesting. Blooper can't do that. The clock stuff is really interesting. Mood is just less precise, more noisy, more weird. Blooper can do more precise stuff. I don't know, it's just the ability to have different textures is great. I think Mood and Blooper work so well together. So, anything else here? Or are we calling it? Mood, impressionistic. Damn, that's good. That's really good. The impressionistic Mood. Yeah, that's awesome. I didn't even finish this beer. I got like halfway through it. Let's let this loop degrade. Oh, Joel. What is gonna happen? I'm ramping layers. I'm ramping the layers knob completely. Joel, $2 more. He appreciates me. I love Joel so much. I love you. Now let's let this thing degrade. I don't know what's gonna happen here. I'm gonna turn repeats down, stability up, and I'm gonna hit record. I do not know what's about to happen. Here we go. Subi with $10.01. Oh, so it just stuck on a layer. So when I hit record there, it stopped ramping the layers knob. There it is, Subi. Thank you. Kind humans. A couple of kind and great human beings here sending me money. What a great thing. So this already faded away very quickly. Oh, I bet I know what happened. It's because the layers knob was here. So I'm guessing it just snapped to the first layer and started degrading there. Why do you have the L cap before the signal blender? Is it to have 3 loops with the volume? Yes, that's exactly why. That is exactly why I have it there. You nailed it. That's not a joke either. That's exactly why I have it there. Yeah, so I can have 3 loops with separate control, separate mix control here in my signal. So, all right, folks. Next week, watch for an announcement. I'll put it on my socials and stuff and on the YouTube community, whatever it is. I'll put links and join the Blooper subreddit /r/blooper. I'm there. You can ask me there for more sound clips and I will do them for you. And you should pre-order Blooper. It's coming out. Hey, Joel, how's the 17th looking? Are you going to nail that date, the 17th? You going to nail it and ship them all out on the 17th? I want the update on how the release is looking. You're going to nail it. I love that. Joel nails it. He nails everything. Hey, you're welcome, guys. This is really fun for me. And it's going to get better, and we're going to do it more. It's going to be so fun. It's going to be so fun. All right, I have to go pick up my children from their school. But thank you so much for listening and watching and giving me money. I love all those things. Knife Smoke just pre-ordered. Everyone in the chat say, good job, Knife Smoke. Let's get a good job, Knife Smoke going in the chat before we leave here. All right? All right? Bye, Dave. Good job, Knife Smoke. Oh, that's clipping my mic, huh? Bye, Caleb. All right. We are ending the stream here, folks. I love you all. Goodbye.